Lawyer Kwesi Kwarteng make a good submission our GH1. Now, omo bisa no question concern Bawumia and Tono, thank you, Tom. No make a statement say, omo pegana for nyinache based on omo government mu the time and omo government that they were not able to deliver on their mandate. This question came to Kwesi Kwarteng, and we all know that Kwesi Kwarteng is one of the key members of the Japan campaign team. Looking at the side that every ever Bawumia also. Now, this man was able to make a mature statement. Yes, which means that yes, the Bawumia camp will not feel offended. The Japan camp will rejoice because he has made a good submission without tarnishing Japan's name by praising Japan for say no make a statement. Or the pagana for doing their thank you turn. Yanko video 7-minute video. Kwesi Kwarteng or Kasa our GH1 TV. Aha, I now some channel message and then first number subscribe no like it. Now I share in our comment section. Never baby at the web. Watch out for more updates. Thank you.
About Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia has apologized to his party and Ghanaians for the defeat of the NPP and has assured that the NPP will return to power in 2028. He did the same during the NPP thank you tour in Goso. And does it appear that Dr. Bawumia is also on an apology spree? Was that not the first thing he should have done during the thank you tour? Instead of a thank you tour, an apology tour?
I know where Ayariga and my uncle Jam twice arriving at. And I insist they want to gag me.
How do I have asked you a question?
I know I'm coming. I'm answering. I'm laying a foundation. And even as I speak, they are marking me, knowing very well that I represent Ken. I'm the face of his campaign, and so they are trying to get something that will be off my presentation. But look, bottom line is that. I am first a member of the new Patriotic Party.
Absolutely.
Before I aligned with any person.
Who is also a member of the NPP?
Yes, who is a member of the MPP. Of course, it is not in dispute that when it comes to the 2028 general elections, and of course our impending primaries, it is not in dispute that I've openly endorsed the candidates of the Honorable Kennedy Japan. But I am also mindful that I'm within a party and we have rules and regulations. And as at now, I am here on the ticket of the party not to promote my candidate or my ally any candidate.
Not to state that you are connected.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, for connected, I'm connected. But I mean, to the substantive issue, I am of the view that what Dr. Bawumia did was right, is in order. There comes a time where leadership, you have to demonstrate leadership by accepting responsibility and looking into the face of the people that gave you the opportunity and say that yes, we made series of promises. Everybody that comes into power, you campaign based on certain policies and ideas. And based on that policies and ideas, the good people of Ghana votes for you. Certainly, I mean, there are some that you're able to fulfill. There are some that you are also unable to fulfill. There are even situations where you may even have to make very unpopular decisions. You recall the DBEP, you recall the E-levy. These are all unpopular decisions. And I'm not sure any government was comfortable doing that. But those were decisions that were relevant within the exigencies of the moment. We've passed that stage. The good people of Ghana who gave the mandate believe that we should set aside for other people to continue. Reasonably, there are two things that is expected of you. First of all, you take responsibility by apologizing to them, saying you are sorry, and secondly, also thanking them for the mandate that they gave to you. And I am of the view that that is what the former flag bearer and former Vice President Dr. Bawumia has done. So for me, it's in the right order. I mean, it's not only him, the entire party has made such a call. I recall when we were also even on the thank you tour, similar calls were made by other people who force. The Honorable Ken himself also made a similar call, also apologizing. The entire party has also made same. Even if you look at our posture, our conduct, certainly it marks that of people who are apologetic. And please, I mean, I know you play me safe with that, but it's also very natural. You see, don't let us pretend that this is only happening to the MPP. You see, at the end of the day, if you recall, just some 4-8 years back, we had similar comments from the NDC as well. Because at the end of the day, the expectations are that very wild. The same basis and the same reasons upon which even successive governments were removed, even from the military era till now, are the same fundamental reasons upon which governments are removed. On matters of unemployment, or matters of solving galaxy, or matters of solving them. So our challenges are many. But just that when you come in, you may not be able to solve all of them. You do your part and leave. But bottom line is that you take responsibility, become a leader, speak like a leader, and say that, look, this place, things did not go well. I'm not sure this is the first time this happened. President Mahama also the same. Even for him, he even have to tell Ghanaians that he has changed. He's a new president. And even have to be rebranded. Mahama is the hope. Today we believe same. So we'll come back very stronger.
So you believe that you are going to rebrand Dr. Bawumia for 2028?
What kind of tricky question is that?
you lay a premise. You said President Mahama
wants to rebrand Ken. Why are you?
I'm asking.
Whether we are going to rebrand Bawumia. Well, it is not in dispute that Dr. Bawumia himself will contest. If you look at his conduct, his public statements, his remarks, certainly he will contest. But you see, we are in a party of rule of law. We are in a party of democracy. As of now, we are looking about 230,000 delegates, polling station executives. We may even be considering expansion, which is a matter of necessity, which may double up to about 3. So closely about 700,000 people will decide. So I am sure everybody will rebrand himself. Whether Kennedy Japan, whether Bawumia, my former boss and still my boss, Dr. Duchum, I'm also aware Dr. Bayechampo will also contest. At the end of the day, people will decide. So yes, the party
I am wondering why you didn't support
rebrand.
your former boss, though.
My former boss. Yes, I believe in him. I believe he's capable of leading the MPP, just like all the other candidates. But within the exigencies of the moment, the present time, I am of the view that if the caveat has more to do with who can win as power in 2028, I am of the view that Ken has another advantage to getting us 2028. Maybe subsequently, all the other candidates may come in.
And if he doesn't win, you throw your support behind anybody else?
Come again?
If he doesn't win?
I mean, as a party person, you have no option.
Okay.
People never supported Dr. Bawumia, but when he won, even Ken himself supported him when after the primaries. Just so anybody who wins will all support him. But for me, what we are most interested now is not even about the flag bearership. It's about demanding accountability from our people. Because yes, we are Ghanaians, we are members in the opposition, but we need to demand accountability from what they promise. Are they solving Dumso? Are they solving Galamsey? The unemployment issue? These are practical things that they have to address. Today we are talking about flooding. These are things that they have to address. It's also not a way to be dismissive about the reality that we are confronted with. But even when it comes to the conversation about MPP, our position is that the party need to be rebranded. The party need to, and to borrow their words, reset, not now their current reset, the true meaning of a reset.
So now you want your party to be reset?
No, I mean certainly every
you say you upgraded. Now you want to reset?
Certainly every party that goes into opposition has to reset. Okay. You need to reset before you upgrade and promote the peace and harmony in the and unity in the party. And
in the spirit of reset, sorry to cut in the spirit of resetting, are you then going to make public the Okwe report?